Mm-hmm. Okay. 393799. Hello. I can see I've got a couple of you in. I'm just going to sort out on my laptop because I'm a bit disorganized now. I've set up some extra lighting on this tonight to enable me to see it better. I found it doesn't actually help having extra light from underneath or something white. It just helps with extra light on the top. How are we all doing? Are we all right? I'm just going to open this, then we're going to have a look, see who is in here. Ready for another Sunday stream. I shall be crying later because I'm in work tomorrow. Okay, right. So who do we have? We have... Cracky. Just bear with me because my laptop's decided to play silly devils. We have Kay, we have Red, Adria, Anna Karen, Lizzie, Katinka, Monique, Cheryl, Sandy, and Mal so far. Good evening to you all. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing well. And I've just seen something flash up from Facebook. Okay. Oh, God, it sounds like the girls are having a bit of a bicker at each other as well. She's got something for you. Good God. Catherine's coming in from Facebook as well. She says, hello, I am here. Okay, who else have we got? Oh dear. Monique's got a terrible cold. Hi, Angelique. Hi, Betsy. Adria is sleepy. Can we go and sort them out?
No problem.
They are screaming at one another.
Hello,
now.
people. I'm here as well.
Oh, do you know, the second I start streaming, they're ridiculous. Okay, haven't had a chance to watch the stitches with me. How are you liking this pattern? Well, it's interesting working on paper. That's all I'm going to say. It's kind of like back to my early days of stitching. But I suppose... Lauren! Sorry about that. Going off on one. No reason whatsoever. Yeah, working on paper is a bit like sort of back to my roots, really. But, you know, like I said, there was a point when we all worked on paper patterns because the digital ones didn't exist. So I'm getting, I got my 1,000 stitches in on this, and I kind of managed to get back into get into the swing of it. So yeah, and extra light helps as well. So yeah, all good. Yes, made a bit of progress. Hey, Emily. Highlighters. Yes. So yeah, I'm getting there with it, just getting there. And of course, there's some blends as well. So I have to be mindful and just make sure that I am working in the blends as well. Okay. Katinka, that's what I've got. I've got a magnifying glass with a light round it. Okay. Lizzie will watch starting this project tomorrow. Hey, Sherry. Hey, June. We sorted them out.
I think so.
You're just Hannah being an absolute whomper.
I'm just going to agree with that.
Okay.
And not say another word.
Hey, Patsy. Hey, Sandy. Back doing some stitching. 52 stitches this afternoon before she had to give up. Hey, 52 stitches is 52 stitches. I bet you've missed it. And you know what? I think that's brilliant. It's good. It just goes to show either A, your determination, or B, that you're getting better. It's not quite back on black. It is 939 and 3799 blend, this one. So let me just see if I can't move the light in another touch as well. I think that's a bit better, isn't it? So I think there you can see it now. Hey, Judy. Very much missed it. My daughter made me. Ah, bless you. You know, you just have to keep trying. You are going to get there, my lovely. And we'll soon have you back to strength, won't we? And hey, 52 stitches is 52 stitches. Andy said to me earlier on, I actually had an accident earlier on and I burnt my hand. And Andy says, you'd stitch one-handed if you could. I said I'd stitch with my left foot if I could. My dad told me never ever to stitch on Blackadder. He did a Teresa went slot on Blackadder and never will again. Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, I could have swapped this out for some Blackadder. This is an even weave. But I decided just to stick with the 27 count. Hey, Sonia. Oh, you've got the frog today. Oh, heck. That naughty frog.
Rip it.
Oh, bless you, Kay, and the phone's going to fall out. What's the new start? The new start is my only paper one. Hold on. There we go. It is called Ice Dragon, and it's a kit, Pain-Free Crafts. It's the one I picked up at the Big Stitch last year. So, yeah. So, okay. Some people put a light at the feet. Well, I tried that before, and it doesn't really help me. It's a bit weird. Hey Enid, hi Kay, Sharon and Tracy. It will look amazing when it's done, I'm sure. I hope so. Don't you ever have a stitchy bug, or how you call it? Oh, always got a stitchy bug. Stitchy bug keeps me going. When you change to your next piece, you're going to need sunglasses. Maybe. I've got some prescription ones, so I could still stitch. I'm thinking of ordering an opalescent even weave to do my paper patterns on even weave, because I'm not getting on with linen. Will even weave support beads? Yes, it will. The only thing is with opalescent even weave is that, to me, I don't know if the other guys would agree, those that have worked on opalescent, I found opalescent can make it the even weave rough. It's because of the glitter thread going through the through the fabric. I found that it can make it rough. So okay. Hey Cindy. Yeah, it's a lovely kit, Emily. Yes, great stuff. Cheryl's busy working on a Disney cross stitch. Kelly is in 2 degrees Celsius, Fraser Valley, British Columbia. Hey Carla. Tracy's working on stained glass Disney Princess. Patty says yes, she's found that too. It frays the floss. Yep, so there you go. So what I would do, Lizzie, is if you can, try and source just a small piece and see how you get on. I'm doing the December dimension cell for red, count the stars. June has some things in my Amazon cart right now, just waiting for hubby to press the order button. Yep. Okay. Patsy's still working on Denali. Hey, Diane. And hi, Susan. So Diane says, more power to you stitching on that dark fabric. I've just finished putting in a few stitches on my Dorcas Haney sampler. Next up, who knows? Cool, cool. Hey, I've got to spin the wheel tomorrow. It's I film my floss tube tomorrow, so we get to find out what the next new start is. And we also get the Oscars part 2. Because I've had more birthday goodness come in. You guys are just awesome. Because my kit arrived, I had a download arrive, and I had a physical gift arrive as well. So, yeah, it was quite the birthday.
Well, 50th, like I said, you only get one of them, sweetheart.
Yep.
Make the most of it.
Hey, Betty. Yes, and we did make the most of it because we had a fabulous couple of days in Chester. And I think you've already put the City Walls video out, haven't you?
I've put out the walk around the walls and the drive through the city at the end.
Yeah.
Still to come if you're interested, if there's any people out there who know Chester or maybe even live in Chester. Still to come, there are 2 main episodes. One focusing on Chester Castle.
Chester Castle and Base.
Yeah, well, mainly focusing on the hospital in that one.
Yeah.
But there's also another little video about Merseyrail because we used that to get into the city centre.
Yeah, come across a fair dodger. That was fun.
Yeah. And there's also the first of my Village Guidebook videos, which focuses on pub signs. Featuring pubs in Chester.
So, yeah, so we had a really, really good couple of days. Very relaxing. Very restful. So, cool. So, Kate is working on the Hate Sal, the bunny, and wrestling with a tired puppy. How's the puppy doing? Judy's focusing on Death by Cross Stitch this weekend with a few small pieces sprinkled in from a challenge. Tag Family of the Jungle for Adria, 83% done. And Kelly will be right back, pressing fabric and starting, so she'll be dipping in and out. You may be interested to know that She Sleeps is approaching or at around 92%. So we are getting there with She Sleeps. Chewing your frame. Oh dear, Puppa. You'll be in trouble. So yeah, I've taken on working this one in 10 by 10 blocks and parking. And this page has the center point in it, but it's a whole page full of 10 by 10 blocks. So I can stitch them and be sure of where I am. Are you going to do the finish for She Sleeps on live? Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am. What we'll do on that particular live, I shall leave it to there'll be about 350-ish stitches. And that is the only thing that will happen on that live. So there'll be no sew and tell that day. It will just be a pure focus on the finish. But yes, I will. I was hoping to get it done before the February retreat, but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I've had another good stitchy day on it today. Because I did my Sunday stitch in Chester. But yeah, it's next weekend. I've got a busy Saturday. I've got nails in the morning, hair in the afternoon. Because then the following weekend it's the retreat, and go on. Then after the retreat, I start my dental treatment. So yeah. Okay. Haven't done any stitching today, says Lizzie. Was going to this afternoon but needed a nap instead, as I can't stitch and chat at the same time. I do not stitch during lives. Yeah. I can't work and lurk at all. Oh, bless you. Stitching Retreat by Haid for Sharon. Hey, Rosemary. Sorry, this focus keeps going in and out, doesn't it? It's a pain in the bum tonight. I hope I get to watch the live of the finishes she speaks. Would love to see that finally fresh completed. I can't believe the progress you've made on this. How many stitches? So I've done up to here, up to what's underneath my finger. This is 1,000 stitches. The last meter of fabric has been sprayed with starch for Kelly. Cool. Yeah, so I shall try and do She Sleeps on a weekend live, because I know that the Sunday one is, certainly has more of you guys in it. So yeah, I will try and do it on a weekend one so that you don't miss out. You guys have all supported me in stitching it, so it's only fair to finish it with you. So Lizzie is ready for Sew and Tell or Enablers Anonymous. Yeah.
A bit early.
A bit touch early yet. Okay.
It's coming then.
Patsy, have you forgotten your PayPal password yet?
How can anyone forget the PayPal password?
You see, the problem is, Andy, every time that we do Sew and Tell, Patsy's PayPal just suddenly springs into life.
Does it?
Yes.
I wonder why that is.
It's because this group's very naughty. Okay. Oh, unfortunately not. Oh, dear. Hey, Alicia. Alicia's made it to a live. How you doing? Got a lot of you in again tonight. 82.
Ooh.
These Sunday night lives are getting busier and busier. It's fabulous.
Sunday night lives are obviously more popular than Wednesday ones.
Definitely. I mean, but to be fair, I mean, I get sort of 40 to 50 people in on a Wednesday, which is marvellous, really. So, hey, Caroline. So, yeah, it's all going good. And I am ready with the wheel in the morning, well, when I film my floss tube tomorrow dinner, for start number 4. And like I said, because I worked on Night Orange London, some of these new starts are now coming through into the rotation where they fell, and we're actually back at that point. So that's good. Where do we post for Sew and Tell? I can't seem to find it. Are you in the Facebook group, June? I think you are, aren't you? Let me tag you in the post if you are, or if somebody can tag June, maybe. My tablet doesn't want to spring to life. Come on.
Hey, June.
91.98%, and I've got 50 stitches to put in today on She Sleeps. Hey, Joyce. Okay, let's see if I can tag you, June. Your stitching looks a lot smoother already. Yeah, it looks better, doesn't it, now? Okay, let's have a look. Comment. She Sleeps is my favorite. Do you know what? I proper enjoyed it, you know, just lately. Okay, comments. Let's have a look. Okay, June, I've tagged you in the post in the Simply a Stitcher group so you can go and pop your pick on for sew and tell. Turn off. Let me just give you a sneak peek of She Sleeps, Diane, seeing as you've mentioned her. Look, we have a leaf. Oh, look at that leaf. That's been what I've been working on this weekend. It's looking fabby. Getting excited with it because it's not far away from that finish. Isn't it just? Work has tried to take me out this past week, but it is what it is. How are you guys telling us about your trip? Beautiful leaf. Our trip was really good, Alicia. We had a lovely couple of days. We had conversation, food, walking. What else did we do?
Well, let's keep this PC.
We've got to keep it CBeebies.
Yeah. I mean, you can all fill in.
You can fill in some blanks, I'm pretty sure.
You can fill in a blank, I'm sure.
Yeah, husband, wife in a hotel room.
It's a room full of women. What do you expect?
But
yeah.
Shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what we got up to in hotel room. We watched a movie.
Well, yeah, there's that as well.
There you go.
That's what they were all thinking anyway.
I'm sure. You had, you had a bit of time on your computer. I did some stitching. Yeah. Okay. Did you supersize max color or just max color? That is just max color, that one, Lizzie. It's regular size max color. I've had, I think, 9 or 10 zeros today. So I'm really pleased with how it's coming along. What is it about hotel rooms with guys? I don't know.
Don't look at me.
And I actually got the blame as well. I don't know why.
What do you mean you got the blame?
I got the blame, didn't I?
For what?
Says something about being 50. Party time. After that description, the movie is in question. It was actually a comedy. It was called Yesterday.
Yes, very good film.
Yes, you enjoyed it.
If you've not seen Yesterday, basically it's about a guy who
he gets into a world where nobody remembers the Beatles.
And basically passes off the Beatles' work as
his own. Yeah. Hey Mona, beautiful stitching on that dark fabric. Thank you. It's it's a challenge, but we love a challenge. Hey Brittany, how are you doing this evening? My brother and I grew up watching my parents cross-stitching bread. So when we imagine them on trips on their own, they got up to lots of unbridled embroidery. Yep. That's it. Unbridled embroidery.
Well, there was definitely something tangled.
And considering last Sunday I had cake. Saturday night I had Taco Bell. Sunday I had cake. Monday I had a McDonald's breakfast. I had a sandwich lunch. Tuesday I had fish and chips for my lunch. I only gained half a pound in weight club this week. So whilst it was a gain, it was only half a pound. It could have been so much more. Hey, Tori. Currently stitching and watching the snowstorm. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's 27 count black even weave. This been a long time since I've worked on black even weave, and a long time since I've done 2/1 on even weave. I think the last time I did 2/1 on even weave was for a model stitch. Oh, speaking of model stitches, I need to give them a prod. I haven't had any for it yet. Well, that's true. I did do a ton of walking. We were we did the walk around Chester Castle, well, Chester City walls.
2 miles.
One day I racked up about 9,000 steps on the Monday, and I racked up over 20,000 on the Tuesday. So,
didn't we talk a bit about Chester on the Wednesday live stream? Or did I...
Yeah, but different people come in on different streams, don't they?
I was going to say,
so,
I just
yeah.
don't want you to be repeating yourself. That's all.
Bet you are still psyched over the message from that doctor in America. Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am. It was amazing. But yeah, £50. I was really, really happy with that. And my tattoo's healing up nicely as well. And it's just been fabulous. That's why your McDonald's didn't matter 20,000. Yeah, that's true. Tori stitching on cosmic marbles, max colour, 12%. Brilliant. Brilliant. We're going to do show and tell in about 20 minutes. So if you're in the group and you want to pop a pick on, now is your chance.
I have to ask this question, seeing as there's going to be plenty of Americans in here. How are you all coping with the loss of TikTok?
That's a really good question, but I think I saw a news article saying something about Donald Trump's going to sort something out about it. Okay. Just finished watching Ebony's decluttering video. Yes, I watched that as well. And it's been on my mind, and I've been like, I know a couple of places where I could put that in. I don't know what that noise was.
What?
That cracking.
Oh, it's that bottle over there.
Oh, okay. It's back, but can't go live. Oh, right. Okay.
All right. That didn't last long.
Scrolling through Instagram was not the same. Yeah, I have TikTok and occasionally look at it when I'm bored, or Hannah might send me something, but it's not something I habitually use.
I don't use it at all.
No. Yay for decluttering. I'm corrupting everyone to my mad ways. Yeah, I'm corrupting everybody by having show and tell and enabling everyone. And you're telling everybody to get rid of it. Yeah. Lots of people preferring YouTube or other social media platforms. First time I ever knew about TikTok, I was like, what the hell is this? It's one of those weird things that you either get or you don't, I suppose. I still don't really get it now. But her over the road, who used to live over the road, the crazy one, she was on TikTok all the time and on TikTok live, and we used to watch the TikTok live because, rather than stand at the window like a bloody lemur, we could watch TikTok live and still find out what the heck was going on in our own street. I do Insta, Facebook and YouTube, and just created a Reddit to look at cross-stitch subreddits. I go on Reddit, but I've not bothered to create one. I just go on there and lurk.
Okay, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm in the wrong folder for a start.
I am developing a little pile of my one starts for the two finishes, because with all these new starts, what I've said is I will start them all but I will not start another one until I've got 2 finished. And I'm already developing a 2 finish 1 start pile. I've got I think at least 3 things in it already.
These wonderful people sending you stuff, that's the thing.
Yep.
Like Dan with his chatelaine.
Okay, I do. Oh yes, because the hashtag thing is different now on Instagram, isn't it? One really strange that my followers count has skyrocketed. Yeah, I'm starting all the things this year. I'm 73 and decided what am I waiting for? Yeah. Okay. How is the Lord of the Rings one you're doing? There'll be an update on that on my Realm of Middle-earth map in this week's Flosstube June, which will be out on Tuesday. The Lord of the Rings stained glass is coming on. That was updated last week on last week's Flosstube. But I haven't worked on that one. I've worked on the map. So yeah, it just plods along, and I think that's the thing, isn't it? We just keep plodding along and adding some stitches, and you get your progress. Snowball time back in a minute. No worries, okay. Cracky, 89 of you in now.
Can we get 100?
Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, it's been an interesting week or so, hasn't it, love?
You could say that.
So yeah, developing a second pile, starting things, progress on things, been places, done things. But I have to go back to work tomorrow, which I'm really sad about. However, back to work I may be, but it only means that in the morning I'll log in at 9 o'clock, and at 2 o'clock I'll get an hour stitchy time. And then at 5 o'clock we will go to Asda, do our shopping, and then I can come back and stitch. And I'm this morning I was up quite early, stitching away while Andy was still dozing, weren't you, love?
It always happens when I'm on the floor.
My handy hubby is currently repairing the dryer. He bought a kit from Amazon with drum wheels and a gasket. Oh, blimey. I actually saw something today, and I don't know how true it is, but for those of you that have a dryer and have an open fire, you can actually use dryer lint to make fire lighters by stuffing them in toilet roll tubes. They can turn into fire lighters.
That's something I bet you didn't know, peoples.
Yeah. Isn't that the hour for me to eat lunch? Yes, it is. But, I can eat at my desk. I eat at my desk at about 12. I'm trying not to go on pain-free crafts and drool over all Sarah's patterns. There's one I want especially. Bless you. Get up early and work all the time. The dogs have to go out around 7. Yeah. I try and be an early riser, make the most of my days. I used to, when I was younger, I used to sleep a lot. But I was very, very active. You know, I worked in an active job. So when I slept. But, you know, these days I just like to try and make the most of my days more than anything, especially if I'm at home. I've got a day in the office this week as well, which might have an impact on stitchy time, although I might be able to take something with me.
It's not till Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday, my office day this week. Although I might just forego my stitchy day, stitchy lunch, and go into Sow Stream Green because it's dead opposite the Grosvenor building. Okay. My husband does not want the inanimate objects to win, hence the repairs. Mal says works like a charm, make those for camping. Good to know. Thank you very much for the thumbs ups. It's easier with supplies in the eastern part of the continent when it's that early for me. I love sleep. Waking me up when I don't want to is a full-on hostage negotiation. Yeah, my mother used to say that waking me up, you'd have better luck by engaging the mass marching bands of the Salvation Army to come and play the dawn chorus for me. Because, you know, I used to sleep very, very deeply. But of course, I'm pretty sure it's the same for you ladies who are mums. I think once we have children, we can wake up, you know, by hearing, you know, a gnat fart. You know, we can wake up at the slightest noise. You know, your mum dar sort of goes off. $92, yeah, brilliant, Sandy. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. 93, going up and up. So if this is the first time you've seen me, hi and welcome. And if you are a subscriber, you will be able to join in the chat. Yes, for sure. We also wake up when we hear suspiciously nothing. Yes. Yeah, there's no louder noise than a quiet child. That's you know what you know was said to me. There's no louder noise than a quiet child, because they're up to something. Okay. Oh, hey, Natalie. Okay. Hey, we're doing quite well on this tonight. We're almost at 100 stitches already. It's cool. See, somebody nicked off with a pencil, though, that I had on my board. But that's okay. Probably the cat. Well, it could be. Could be. Oh, she's been a grumpy bum this weekend. She's always a grumpy bum anyway, but you know. Ferris is very obvious whenever he does. Henry's a very good stealth mode. How a 95-pound dog can sneak up on me, I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? I think dogs, cats, children, they'll learn, you know, how that stealth mode of theirs is best used. The The girls can be quite good at stealth. Mind you, I do get them back. I wake up easily. I have 3 cats and 2 dogs, and 2 of the cats and both dogs are in and out. All right. You see, for us, we close our bedroom door at night. The cat never comes in to my room. She never comes in. So for us, it's easy. We can just shut her out. Oh no, I don't want to stitch that one yet because I've got to count a good way. Yeah, so we just literally, you know, close the door and off she goes. But then again, she tends to sleep on Hannah's bed. And, you know, there was once Hannah wasn't at home and his children were here. And of course, they take our room. And I wasn't very well. So I slept on Hannah's bed and the cat stayed with me. So it's not the person, it's the bed. She likes Hannah's bed. Although if Andy's not at home, I leave my bedroom door open. And she'll come in and she'll purr and meow at me in the morning to get me out of bed so I can feed her. Tracy's working on a Aurora right now, one of your princesses. My posy orange cat wakes me up at 4 every morning. He's taught me to be a morning person. Oh, blimey. He'd be a pair of slippers if it were my cat. I stay up too late stitching to wake up easily in the morning, says Emily. I hear that. I hear that one. I used to stay up late. I used to regularly see 1 a.m. when the girls were babies. I used to regularly be still stitching at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, it was just one of those. I would, you know, I'd just lose track of time. Husband is interrupting. I think he's bored. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, Enid. What are we going to do? You all right, dear? What's up?
No, fine.
Okay. Some interior doors have latches, not knobs, and Ferris figured out how to lift up the latch with his nose. Oh, crikey. Clever dog. My cat sits and screams till we let her in, so now she wakes up for me to say I'm going to bed. Ah. Yep, that's the same for me, Enid. Not allowed in my bedroom. Mind you, she's not allowed in if I'm not there either. Sometimes it's the only time you get to yourself when you have young kids. I was the same, bed at 1, up at 7. Yeah. Although at that point in her life, Hannah was up regularly every morning at 5:30. God. But, you know, Hannah used to love her sleep because, you know, she would get up at 5:30, but then sometimes she'd fall back asleep and I'd struggle to get her up for nursery. And when she was going into nursery, she'd go into nursery from sort of 9 till 12, come home, have a lunch, sleep from about 12:30-ish until like 3, then get up, play for a bit, have a tea at sort of 4:30, 5 o'clock. Then she'd be falling asleep at 6. You know, Hannah used to, and then she'd sleep through again until sort of 5:30 in the morning. Hey, Luella. Nice to see you. Oh, 98, blimey. Kelly back in a few minutes, no worries. Yeah, 98 people watching. That is, I think that's a record. Don't you, love?
2 more. You need 2 more. I can make one of them.
Oh, it's gone down to 96 now.
Ah.
Bet my stats page is going crazy. Yeah, we're going to go and have a look at Show and Tell in a couple of minutes. And see what you guys have been working on. Patsy, this is your cue to blindfold yourself and put in some earplugs so you don't see it or hear it or become enabled and your PayPal account doesn't collapse in a fit of tears again. So, yeah, we'll see what you lot's been working on. I do love the Show and Tell. I think lots of people love Show and Tell, though, you know, just to be able to see what else is out there as well, because, you know, it certainly gives people ideas. Oh, I'd love to stitch this. Oh, I'd love to stitch that. Patsy says, going to make a coffee and skip this bit. Love Show and Tell. It's highly enabling. Yes. Just a wee bit, Brittany. Even I got enabled, so I'm not immune. Oh, excuse me. So I'm just having a drink. Oh, AJ, better not watch Show and Tell either. I just had a Scarlet Mage to my wish list for the next Haid sale. And Carolina is having coffee as she watches. Cool, cool. Tea for me at this time. I'll have a drink of squash as well. All this chatting's thirsty work. I think the Show and Tell thread's been quite busy as well, from what I just saw. Oh, pardon. Right, okay, let's just take a look at Show and Tell. Just move that out of the way. Just found a reasonably priced lady of the flag. Cool. Okay. Now, let me just move this light slightly out of the way. Also, otherwise, it's just going to glare. And that one out of the way. Okie dokie. Okay, 310 members in our group now. 48 comments on this thread. So, are we all ready? Whoop, whoop, we got to 100. Yep, you got ready just in time. Got back just in time there, Kelly. My B-stitch is in timeout as I messed up the black twice now. Oh. Okay, right. So the first one is from Kay. Let me just, sorry, these lights still glaring. Let me just, there we go. Get rid of that. Let me turn the brightness up on my tablet because I had it down earlier. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Today's the third day of my rotation of Carolyn Manning's Lily of the Valley. I started it on Friday, as I was bored of doing the greens on Hayed Roses, so I swapped it for more greens, but the tone is entirely different. Here's my progress as I start stitching for this session today. I've completed 2,007 of 29,404 stitches, or 6.83%. According to StitchPal, averaging 942 stitches per day, and if I stitch this one alone, I'll complete it on the 20th of February. I love how this one's stitching up. So an easy 18 count, easy count Ada using 6C 1/1 full cross. That's lovely, Kay. I think you've provided us a mock-up as well, haven't you? Okay, so she's doing the big one, which isn't that big as it fits inside a number 4 Nerge frame. So yeah, this is Lily of the Valley, Carolyn Manning, and that's the particular one that Kay's doing. Beautiful. Okay, starting point for the live stream, and Kay has completed 536 stitches so far today. Come on, there we go. I was looking ever so nice, that, Kay, and perhaps what doesn't come up quite so well on the screen is that each of these blocks have got some cream stitches outlining them as well. It's not so easy to see on the photo, but it's really nice. Laura says, good morning from a rainy New Zealand. Current whip is Once Upon a Fairy Tale by Amy Stewart. Heaven and Earth Designs on 14 count, 2/1. Regular size, regular colours, and she's at 13%. Look at that harp. That's lovely. And it looks like you're doing a similar way to Gemma stitches. Really good. Okay. And Laura has shared the full picture there, full piece, mock-up. So where is the harp on here? It's there. So it's the second shelf down in that section there. Cool. Okay, Monique has started on her jungle montage. There are 26 different greens in this chart. I've done almost 10,000 stitches, equivalent to 2.38%. I can't wait to get to the Jaguar's head, but that's going to take a while. Progress picture in the comments. And I think this is the one that I sent her as an RAK just before Christmas. Ooh, gone way past there, which I shouldn't have done. And there is Monique's progress. So lots of background area here, and of course, as she said, lots of greens bottom up. I don't think I've got, I think, oh yeah, I have got one piece that I'm working from the bottom up, but it's not in regular rotation. Oh, Cindy, you've been enabled. Oh, right. Here we go. Here, we've got first enabled. Hands up if you're getting enabled. Our Cheryl is working on her Disney cross stitch. Another row in. Get in there, Cheryl. It's looking fab. I love to see this one progressing week by week. Okay. Margaret has been working on 2 pieces since finishing her clock piece. This is a dragon. This is a Bristol Stampler, but she's also been working on a dragon piece. So look at that lovely red work sampler. Okay. When you use the arrow, it doesn't go automatically to the next comment. No, unfortunately, it just doesn't seem to do anything for me, weirdly. Anyway, this is Margaret's other piece, the purple piece. That's really beautiful. Yeah, indeed. Okay, Celia started to work on page 2 of the Cross Stitch Studios Mystery Sal. Confetti is strong with this one, but like Joyce Van Den Hout says, it looks like a unicorn sneezed on the fabric. Brilliant. I know there's a couple of people doing this. I've seen Catherine Stitch's floss tube today. Sorry, just change legs because she's doing this as well. And I can't remember who else she said who was doing it. So my brain as I get older. Okay. So Red is trying to finish the cross stitches on the Dimensions December project, Count the Stars, hoping to finish in 2 days.
Hoping.
Looking good, Red. Stuart, is that Stuart in Stitchers? I haven't seen his floss tube. There's somebody else I'm thinking of. And there's the mock-up for the one that Red's doing. It's very cute. Look now towards heaven and count the stars. Really lovely. You know, I think some of these projects, you know, no matter where they come from, they just have really nice sentiments on them. Okay. Lizzie is slow progress on Bygone Summer by Josephine Wall, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So working away there, Lizzie. And let's see, did you pop us a mock-up in? Yep, you did. And there's Bygone Summer. And he's doing the GoPro fiddle again. Okay. That's all right, we'll let you off. Where else have we got? New start again for Lizzie. It is Welcome Hatchling by Anne Stokes. And it's by Thread Geeks. And I'm pretty sure that Lizzie has shared the mock-up of this one as well, because I do believe I took a peek earlier at this Thread and Sew It. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's a lovely piece. Okay. So, are we all ready with our bell? Because we've got to finish. Ding, 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 ding. So, Natalia has finished a Jingle Ball freebie. The Blue Flower Jingle Ball 2024. And that looks like an upside down bird. But it's a fully finished object. So, yeah, ding, 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 ding. Nicely done, Natalia. And I know that on your channel, which is Official Mermaids Cove, she did post a finish with me video related to this piece. So if you're not following Official Mermaids Cove here on YouTube, go and check her out. Okay. What else we got here? Sinead is working on Little Dove's year piece, as I needed something too small to work on to try and get my mojo back. Well, that's a beautiful piece. Absolutely lovely. So, yeah. Brilliant stuff. I'm sure your mojo will be back fairly soon. Stick around here long enough. Your hands will be full of stitching and your wallet will be devoid of money because your pattern keeper will be full of patterns. Sarah has had a good week of stitching, has made good progress on Arctic Coming to Life by Jan Patrick Krasny. It's on 25 counts, 2 over 1 full cross, and it's now at 5.72%. Hey, Laurie. Great to see you. And as you can see, we can see a bird's coming in, which is fabulous. Okay, what else have we got in here? Oh, Sarah, I think, has shared a mock-up. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So, yeah, we could definitely be enabled by that one. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Susan. A stitching shelf, supersized max colour, working on the third scene. 78,286 stitched at 10.98%. Great stuff, Susan. Keep on going. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's looking great, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so Joyce is working on another new start, reusing the light blue count Ada from one of my former whips, not fully full coverage, PTP Hummingbirds by Tatiana Fedorova, although they look like sparrows or finches to her, to Joyce. We love a new start. Whew. Okay. Oh, and here's the mock-up. There we go. So that's the mock-up for Joyce's piece. It's a tall one. Super nice. Okay. Enid is busy still working on her irises, which are looking superb. Love it, Enid. Someone needs to tell the designer her hummingbirds are blue tits. Oh dear. I'm not a bird person. There we go. Tori is busy working on a Bountiful Harvest by Designs by Rinna on Etsy, coming down the home stretch with about 3,000 stitches to go. 28 count, 1 over 1 full cross. How awesome is that? Absolutely fabulous. Okay. And where are you there? Here is the mock-up. That is a lovely piece. Really lovely. Okay. Hands up, who's enabled so far? Patsy, I hope you're behaving. Kelly is making this project for the friend's daughter, who had a baby on the winter solstice. It will be a wall hanging or a door hanger. The red grid lines are friction and we will vanish when it shines the piece at the end. As long as she doesn't put it in the freezer, the lines won't come back. Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, have I missed a message from Sandy? No worries, Sandy. Listen, you take very good care and I'll catch up with you in the week. Bless her. Sandy, still having to have some help, but hey, wasn't it good that she's been stitching today? Okay, so Kelly has put her, here is what it will look like. So here's a mock-up. Welcome to a little star. I like that. And with it being lots of half stitch as well, it'll go quite quick, won't it? So that'll be fabulous, that, Kelly. Oh, Laurie, you in the ER? Oh, heck. Hope nothing too serious. Send me a message if you need. Okay, right. What else we got in here? Judy, working on Death by Cross Stitch by Long Dog Samplers. Oh, look at that. How stunning is that? Put in 1,200 stitches between Friday and Saturday. Still want to get to 1,500 this weekend. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Go for it, Judy. That is just looks, I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, flipping heck. Go away. Okay. Back to where we were. And, oh. Here is the mock-up. Look away. Death by cross stitch.
Such a thing doesn't
exist. It's a chart, Andy, look. Long Dog Sampler.
Cool.
And Judy is doing it in the most gorgeous reds. What shade are you using, Judy? Which DMC? Oh, flipping heck, I've took it off again.
What you like?
Oh, I don't know. Go away. Okay. Right, Haid Bunny, day 18 for K, 10,850 stitches, 38.31%, working on page 2. Cool, cool, cool. Using 814. Oh, no, that's it. Patsy's gone to Long Dog Sampler's website. Oh, heck. And so is Leslie.
Keep her away, can you? Is your PayPal about to scream at you, Patsy?
I think now her PayPal, when she opens it up, it says, not again.
Come with a health warning.
It comes with a health warning. I keep managing to turn the... Oh, no, it's not letting me open the comments.
Are you all right, Mrs.?
No.
I don't know what gave me that idea that you weren't.
Okay. Jennifer is working on Dark Shards by Ink Circles. This is on 18 count Ada, but I forget the colorway and designer. My number 3 Nerge arrived, so I moved the project. But those colors are just gorgeous. Cool. Okay. Oh, it stayed on it this time. Doing well. Right. What else have we got? You still ain't even over yet, Patsy. Ah, there we go. There's the mock-up for it. Ink circles, dark shards. Okay. Belinda Botanica is in timeout. I just couldn't cope with the massive fix needed, so I've got my long dog sampler on the frame. This as well is Death by Cross Stitch. 28 count even weave, 1/1 full cross on hand-dyed fabric by so-and-so. Only using 5 DMC colours. 310, which is obviously black, treble 6, which is the red, 550, which is this purple, B5200, which is the bright white, and 3746, which is the other blue. 14% done, loving the white, looking like lace. How is that? That is just beautiful. I love it. You know, these long dog samplers, when it's a bit of, you know, some colour put in them, they're really gorgeous. There's a pandemic cross stitch Facebook group which I'm in, and some people have done pandemic in all sorts of different colorways, and it's just gorgeous. It adds a whole new dimension to it. Me, I'm not that talented, me, to do that.
You are talented.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Betsy is working on Double Dutch by Sampler Cove. That is really stunning. Coming up well. Oh, there's Life After Death too. Oh, blimey. Patsy is doing Denali, standing tall, stitched on 32 counts, 2/2. And she's currently at 3.52%. Looking good, Patsy. Don't forget Saga. Yeah. The new normal as well. I quite like the new normal. What else have we got in here? Patsy, I think, has done a mock-up. Yeah. So there we go. Denali standing tall. Okay. It's a long old thread tonight, this. We've been going at it 25 minutes. Okay, so June's piece. I love you to the moon and back. And there's Stitch on the moon. That's lovely. Super cute. We all like Stitch. Okay. And there is a mock-up. So, yeah, you're a good way through that one, June. Very cute. We love Stitch. I used to work with a lady who was absolutely obsessed with Stitch. Yeah. So, here we are. I know that some of you ladies have been waiting for this one. This is Tracy's. Working on stained glass Disney princesses, 46.29% so far. Currently on Princess Aurora. Belle is completely done, and Cinderella and Ariel are about 95% done of each. Look at that, how fabulous. Okay. And here is a mock-up. That is lovely. I like that. I really like, and I'm not a Disney person, But where'd you get it from, Tracy? Because I like that. I think some other people might want to know as well, where did you get it from? Because that is lovely. Like I said, I'm not a Disney person. Oh, from Etsy. Right, okie dokie. Stained glass Disney princesses on Etsy then. Katinka has now reached 37.81% on the Little Cake Shop. Having enough to sign, Amy Stewart. Added 2 more plates to the wall and some wall and window stitches. So these 2 and along there. Brilliant stuff. Looking good there, Katinka. Etsy's the devil. Don't tell Patsy. She'll be there looking for it in cross stitch. Brittany's progress on the Haid Sal Jelly World finally started to find the blue. Stitching 1/1 full cross on some 32 count. 2,157 of 30,167. Or 7.15%. Great stuff. Nice to see another Haid stitch along piece. Took a while to find it. First saw it as diamond painting, but wanted cross stitch. Yeah, I can see that. It's a stud. Excuse me. It's a stunner. Okay, and yeah, I think we know what Jelly World looks like. It is a jellyfish. Now, I have seen that I just had another comment, but I don't know which thread it was on. It's Margaret replying to some of these comments. Right, okay. So let's just have a quick roosh through the group and see what we can see. Emily is looking for some advice. This is Persian Dragon by Unconventional Cross Stitch. I want on Unconventional X Stitch. I want to start on 25 count even weave, but what colour? I do full coverage on white, but would like to do something with colour on this. Green, red or blue. I'm really flummoxed as to what colour fabric to choose and would love some advice. So, if you want to pop your 2 penneth in, go and have a look at that thread. Okay. And our lovely Lizzie has had her hair and nails done, so she's had a bit of a pampering. Looking good there, Lizzie. So we had a conversation about needles this week. Monique has been making project bags. And I think that's about it, because we've seen these finishes on last week's. So, yeah, group is doing very, very well. At 311 members. So, you're all fabulous. Well done, everybody. And another absolutely fabulous show and tell. Right, let's bring this one back. It's just easier to take it off my Lowry. Okay, get some more light on the subject. Enid has Long Dog Samplers, Rose Markle, Pavane, Queen of Hearts, High and Dry, Pandemic, Quaker's Dozen, The Token, The Lady Garden, Fish and Ships, Do Bears, Sacre Coeur, Before I Sleep, just in paper. And Kelly says you need help in the nicest possible way. Sarah's given some advice, amazing advice, leaning towards a yellow. Examples of a lighter or darker yellow are in the comments. Which ones should I choose? Cool. And I see your comment there, Tracy. You forgot to add a stitch 2/1 on 14 count Ada. So it's going to be quite sizable, I would imagine. It's going to be quite a big piece, that one. Oh, let me just go and lock the thread as well, so that we start a fresh one for Wednesday. PDS Desk by Cross Stitch, Hair Apparent, Opening Gambit, Pandemic, several times, I'm an idiot, Slava Ukraine, and something else that I just haven't seen because it's faded. Oh, The New Normal. 59 by 35.5 inches. Crikey. That's like a quilt. Could use that as a bedspread. You know, somebody actually said, somebody actually said once, if you buy the paper chart as well, then if ever Pattern Keeper goes down or whatever, you know, you still got an ability to stitch, haven't you? Because we can stitch off paper. I mean, I'm doing it now. Because paper existed way before Pattern Keeper. Oh, she's going on your wall. Right, okie dokie. It's stunning though. Really, really nice. Love that. Love it, love it.
We're loving it, loving it, loving it.
You're loving it like that. Okay. I do admire anyone who does samplers. Not my thing really, but they look beautiful. Yeah, I'm the same. I can appreciate a sampler. But, you know, I don't stitch them. I've got pandemic, but I don't stitch them with any kind of regularity. I started it on paper, printed out 98 pages. Holy crap.
You sound impressed.
Andrew, I think my Realm of Middle-earth map was something like 140 pages though, weren't it?
It was. It was. Big one. That's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, I email PDFs to myself before I upload them to Pattern Keeper. Because I have 4 email accounts and I've got them scattered across the email accounts. So they're either in the sent inbox or the received inbox. Oh, crikey. So, you know, however you look at it, I've got access to all of my patterns. I had some of my patterns on an external hard drive and then all of a sudden it stopped working. So whilst they're great things, they don't last forever, unfortunately. Well, mine certainly didn't. Natalie, never say that you wouldn't. We all start somewhere. You know, starting small is the thing, isn't it? You know, you start small, you get into the swing of it, and then the next thing you know, you've got an addiction. Speaking of addiction, Patsy, are you back yet? We're going to put you into an SA group, Stitches Anonymous.
Oh dear, Patsy. Right.
Okay. Nearly. Have you been buying again? Good grief, woman. I do have to resist the doomsday prepper in me that wants to print out every pattern just in case the world ends. Yeah.
The world's not going to end.
Patsy says maybe. Only maybe, Patsy. Would you be telling me a porcupine there with your maybe? And you actually mean, hell yes, I've been on Long Dog Sampler's website. Some things have fell into my basket and my PayPal password has run away with me. Hubby's informed me he's now going to buy a new vent cover for the dryer. Cool. So is he going there with a fix then, Kelly? Maybe again, Patsy. Does that mean maybe I'm right? I can see into your computer.
And what do you see?
I see Patsy's going to, like an AA for stitches.
I like it.
I think so. The noise from downstairs stopped about 15 minutes ago. Cool. Sounds like he's getting there then. It's good to have a man that's handy. I have an Andy.
You do?
It's called a retreat. Well, this is true. But retreats are even worse because there's vendors usually at retreats. Stitches Anonymous. Hello, my name is Lizzie and I'm a cross-stitch addict. Yep. Yep, Tracy, absolutely spot on. After 40 years, still learning stuff. Yeah, I'm the same. I pick up new stuff every day. I mean, I posted a video in the group. I just browsing through Facebook, and there were just different ways of ending thread, and I was like, well, brilliant. I'm not seeing that. One of them techniques I've not seen before. We're all in your computer, says Carla. Yes, you are. I love my computer because my friends live in it. So if there's ever an apocalypse and something happens to the computer, I'm done for. Patsy says, I know, it's great, isn't it? I'm saving up for next year. Oh, dear. Oh, Patsy. Okay, what thread colour am I putting in? I just bought a 25-year-old CD off of eBay. Oh, cool. Which one did you buy? We all see PayPal, Patsy. Patsy will have a great company because we will all be there with her. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Patsy, you're being enabled left, right, and centre here. Yes, Mal, absolutely. I strongly believe that collecting patterns and supplies is an entirely separate hobby from actually stitching. We must satisfy both. It most definitely is. I mean, for me, words like de-stash are absolute swear words. Now, declutter is something that I can get behind, but de-stash, I will declutter anywhere in my house, but you leave my stitchy stash alone. But my stitchy stash could probably do with a tidy up. Going to have to dash, says Emily. Toddler woke up and a friend stopping over for garlic. Have a great day. Thanks, Emily. Thanks for tuning in and joining us. It's been fabulous. And fingers crossed we might see you either Wednesday or next Sunday. Here's hoping. You take care. All the best. Oh, we're all going on a short trip out to the driveway. It's 11 degrees Fahrenheit, so Judy has to start her car. She's elderly. Mechanics say start every day for 15 minutes. 5 minutes to get her going, but it's cold. Cool. There you go. We're on the move. I liked Ebony's time will tell bin idea. Yeah, that was good. But for me, I just, I would struggle to part with my craft stuff. Now, pots and pans and stuff, and, kitchen crap and bathroom extra stuff, and, yeah, no problem. I can part with that. I can declutter my clothes and stuff. Done that. But leave my stash alone.
That's handy.
What's handy?
It's where the A5 goes.
Ah.
This is just for this Friday when I'm making my way to Oxford.
Oh, cool. I love the chatters the Patsy buy. The charts that Patsy buys are amazing. Great PayPal. Yeah, Patsy, whatever you get, you know what you need to do. You need to stick it in a group so we can all have a neb. Ebony says it's really difficult to begin with. I've been doing it a few years now and it definitely takes practice. Yeah. But like you said, you start with something small, don't you, Ebony? Like, I don't know, your sock drawer or something. My problem in this house is that I have a daughter that wants to keep everything. Hannah doesn't like to part with anything, does she?
Definitely a hoarder is our Hannah.
Yeah.
Maybe Lauren's just as bad.
You got death by cross stitch, right? Okay. Just the death by cross stitch? Yeah, follow the device to starting in the bathroom because there's not many things you're attached to in there. Do you know that's also true? I have over 200 perfumes where I used to live. I had to get rid of most of them and they were barely used. Well, that's the thing, isn't it, though? If you're not going to use them, is there any point in having them? Kelly, thanks for a lovely visit. But I'm going to head out. Daughter will be here soon, taking the dogs for a walk. No worries, Kelly. Great to have you. Fingers crossed that the dryer is back up and functioning and all is well. And you take care. See you Wednesday, all being well. If not, see you next week. It took me forever to figure out the vertical horizontal thing on Pattern Keeper. Oh, right, okay. And I started my whole dining room and storage cupboard was pretty much full of craft stuff. I've now reduced it to my one Kallax and my whip cupboard. It's brilliant. My conservatory is full of cones. And there ain't no way I'm de-stashing them. There's 400 of them. And yes, I use them regularly. So the 6-month rule, the 12-month rule, Yes, I use them all within that time. I need a craft room.
When Lauren moves out.
Because apparently Hannah's never going to move out. She's never going to move out because I know what food she likes and the rent's cheap. Yeah, I get it's not for everyone, Ebony, but do you know what? You made some really good points in that video and it's kind of made me think. So, and if it takes 5 minutes a day just to do a little bit, then it's worth doing, isn't it? My stash is everywhere in the house. I need to take a fortnight to organise it, and I have a craft room, all right. I'm terrible, though, for keeping stuff, you know, like little bits, souvenirs, little bits that remind me of something. I do have, like, pots of crap knocking about. But I think it's something that we probably all do, isn't it? Hi, Ashley. Yes, she does. Click on her name in the chat. You'll go to her channel, In Stitches with Ebony. There you go. Yeah, you sure will. And we're just discussing the Ebony did one demonstration, because Ebony does a lot of decluttering, and she was demonstrating how she decluttered the craft area, which was really, really good. And the kind of person that doesn't buy just one of anything, it's always got to be two or more. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I'm guilty of overbuying as well, and not just in cross stitch, aren't I, dear?
Well, I don't like to say much about that, but
yeah, every so often there is a bag full of stuff that goes to the food bank. You click on the name, it's not gone anywhere.
should do.
Does it not give you a pop-up box with an option of go to channel?
It should do.
If not, Monique, just search for In Stitches with Ebony. Yeah, Denise, yes, they've done something, haven't they? And they've got TikTok back.
Probably Trump's done something.
Well,
mind you, he's not in office yet, is he?
No, I think what this Joe Biden said, he was going to leave it to Trump.
They're both as bad as each other.
Yeah. Yes, I'm glad I'm not in the US.
We have enough problems with politics here.
I was going to say we have enough problems with our own flipping government.
I will never share my political views on YouTube, and I don't do it on my channel. I'm not doing it on yours.
No, but you do it in my ear holes.
Not because I want to.
Oh, no, I get that. The problem with political jokes, dear?
They get elected.
They get elected, absolutely. Oh, only blocking. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, what you just have to do then is just search for In Stitches with Ebony, and she'll come up. Yeah, indeed, Mel. I think it's the same the world over, though, isn't it? Every government's got bigger fish to fry than social media. You know, hunger, poverty. I mean, over here in the UK, they've taken the winter fuel allowance off our pensioners. You know, so people are literally having to choose between heating or eating. And these are people that have worked all their lives, you know, and earned their place. and they can't afford to eat. It's ridiculous. Denise says, Andy, I make it a habit not to share my political views with anyone. I don't trust 100%. You never know when someone will get offended. That's absolutely true.
See, everyone's entitled to their own sort of political view.
Yeah, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Oh, Andy, don't.
Sorry, Nick, it's bothering me. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, of course, but
yeah,
it doesn't mean you have to share it with everybody.
Well, what is it they say? Opinions. Mm-hmm. They are like bumholes. Everybody's got one. And they're all different, apparently. I don't really make a habit of inspecting them to find that out.
Actually, you don't. You're not a proctologist. That's pretty good for me. Big word on a Sunday night.
Yep. Yeah, but there's even an old saying with that one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm no proctologist, but I know a bumhole when I see one. Yeah, Ebony's been good recently because you're on no buy, aren't you, Ebony? Unless it's something that you actually need for a current project, am I right? And you're stitching in bed at night, just be careful of them needles.
Pins and needles.
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 931 and 930. I get another blend.
You get another what?
Blend.
Blend.
Yeah. One strand of that one.
Yes.
And one strand of that one. Yeah, no bite at the minute. Very difficult with your so-and-so. Yes, it is, isn't it? Ask Patsy. She can't resist at all. End of. I have religious views, but as they used to say, two things you should never discuss in a pub, religion and politics. I think social media should stick to those rules. Yeah. Yeah. Politics and religion. Yes, they can definitely turn something sour. Patsy does enough buying for all of us. There you go, Patsy. You are our group's official buying mascot. And there you go. YouTube disabled the function to click on a name a while ago. Oh, I was going to say, I know that it's been used in recent times. So, I don't know. YouTube just occasionally change things. For us as creators, our dashboard, they change that from time to time, which is annoying.
You haven't changed it for a while.
Well, no, I just said from time to time. But it's absolutely annoying. So, yeah. Oh, my days. Doing quite well. I've got nearly 200 stitches done. That's more than I expected. You're having to sort of think a little bit extra for this one. I meant to say you have room for blends on your thread cards. Why don't you sort out some blends so you don't have to keep looking for the different threads? Yeah, I could do that. I'm too lazy, though. YouTube and Facebook are both the world champion at fixing things. Allegedly so, okay, allegedly. Okay. To be fair, it's not a big thread card, this one, anyway, so. Red, time to get me out of stitching time to sleeping time. Have an amazing week, everyone. Thanks, Red. Lovely to see you. Take care, and we'll see you soon. In your defence, it's only on Wednesdays and Sundays that you get anything. Cool. As long as it's just them 2 days. As long as it's not any day of the week that ends in a Y, then you're all good. Just wonder what my new start's going to be this week. I mean, the odds are still quite high in favour of a Gecko Rouge kit. I wonder if I'll actually have to go and cut some fabric off a bolt this week. Mind you, with those that I'll have to cut fabric off a bolt, I'll have to have a think about how I'm stitching them as well.
With a needle and thread.
Yeah, but you know, diagonal, top left start, parking, page by page, cross country, one colour complete. You know, there's lots of different ways of stitching, Andy.
Yeah, I get that. I was just trying to be funny. Didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Just didn't work, did it?
You don't do so bad.
I can be funny when I want to be.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I'm just.
You're just
not.
you. We do make a good double act though at times.
Emphasis on the words at times.
I'm a united front where the girls are concerned too. Aren't we?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Good night, Rosemary. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're all right and have a great week. Four, 2 in the row underneath. I had a needle ping on me yesterday. I lost a ball tip needle somewhere.
Still haven't found it, have you?
No.
Oh, I'm wagering I'm going to find it myself. Or rather, my foot's going to find it, which is going to be very, very painful.
No, the girls are upstairs, Leslie. Hannah's in a room. Lauren, the last I knew, was in the bath. I don't know if she's still in the bath. I wouldn't have thought so by now.
What the heck? It's miles past
The
usual sort of.
But they've already had a spat, so.
They're fine. I sorted them out. I can't even remember what it was about now.
Chocolate or something being shoved under the bathroom door.
Hannah decided to shove some chocolate under the bathroom door, which I just don't get that.
No. So Lauren had to pop.
Well, actually, I'm on Lauren's side there.
So am I. Little monkey.
Which one?
Take your pick. Mini finish for me tonight. Just completed a row of diamonds in your project. Oh, super stuff, Kay. Nicely done. What about that was row worthy? Yeah, I think Lauren had said to Hannah, "Don't do it," and Hannah just went ahead anyway. And therein lies the problem when you've got girls not a million miles apart. I think I'm enabled in a good way. Feel like getting pandemic out again. Oh, cool. Yes, I've been thinking about just taking mine into the office for my office stitch. Because I did say about having it as an office stitch a while back. Still haven't done that. Sisters don't need a reason to fight. Breathing's a good enough excuse. True. Very true, Mal. Me and my sister used to fight an awful lot. And my sister and my brother used to fight an awful lot, but me and my brother never did, or rarely did. If me and my brother fought, it was a very unusual occurrence. And even as adults, we're thick as thieves. Might not see each other for a while, but we're still thick as thieves. My sister gave a toast at a wedding after my dad said, I didn't know, afterwards my dad said, I didn't know that you guys liked each other. Brilliant. Brilliant. You know, I mean, me and my sister used to fight, but, you know, when the chips were down and one of us needed the other, we were there. And, you know, that if you can be there for each other, and that's the most important thing. Sometimes you just have to put all the silliness and all the bullshit aside and just be there. Me and my sister, I mean, the girls have got their own rooms, but me and my sister shared a room. Oh, the fights we used to have over sharing a room. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We would fight over literally anything. Somebody put something down on the floor, we'd fight over it. You know, it was like, no, that's my side of the room. No, that's my side. You know, that's your side. Put that on your side of the room. You know, oh my God, the fighting. Oh, yeah. Over a bedroom. I think my sister resented it. She was 5 years older than me. And, you know, she wanted to go and spend time with her friends and stuff. But whenever she went anywhere, you know, or my mum went anywhere, it was like, you need to take your sister with you. And she absolutely hated that, having to take me places, which meant she couldn't go places and see her friends because she had to drag me around with her. Hated that. She'll tell you that now, pretty sure. If she were in here, she'd tell you that now. Because there's nothing more uncool than having to take your little sister with you.
I imagine you were the best little sister ever.
I was not.
It'll be like what Hannah and Lauren are like in a few years' time, won't it?
Yeah.
Hannah will be saying that, and Lauren will be going, yeah, I was a terror.
And, you know, if ever I used to go to my mum, now bear in mind this was like 70s and 80s when I was a little girl. Mum, my sister's done this, my sister's done that. I used to get a clip round here for telling tales. Just proper get a clip round here off my mum. She didn't pull no punches. If we needed a clip round here, we got one. because it's different now. We daren't even say anything, you know, because somebody will get offended, like quite rightly said. Looks like Catherine's working on Battle. SS Battle, 30.52%. So she just crossed over the 30% mark. 190,245 stitches out of 623,000 and some stitches. So nicely done, Catherine. Super job. Oh, pardon. We will be wrapping up very shortly as well, because it is almost my witching hour. I've still got another 50 to put in on She Sleeps, and I'll finish off this 10 by 10 block on here as well.
What do people think about this one you're stitching right now?
I think everybody likes it. It's a challenge, isn't it? But you know, that's what cross stitch is, isn't it? Yes, it is striking on the black, isn't it? It's like I said, I've seen it finish because Sarah herself had stitched this one, and she took it to the big stitch to get it framed. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. I think that's probably why I wanted it, because I saw it and I saw how good it looked. There you go, Andy. It's looking lovely, great colours. Yeah.
I keep telling you, you're talented. Well, what do you tell me every time I say that?
I tell you that I'm just following a pattern.
And I say to you, every time you say you're following a pattern, that if following a pattern was a world championship, you would be the world champion.
Am I really the world's most championship pattern reader? Yeah.
I don't know, are you?
I don't know.
It's a matter of opinion.
I do get it wrong sometimes, you know.
Even the best make mistakes.
That's a child shrieking, I heard.
It's the telly next door.
Oh. One, two, three, four, five, six. Catherine's gone. She's off to do her tea. Thank you, Catherine. Thanks for joining. See you Wednesday, all being well. Made so many mistakes on the bag and some I don't know how. I think I haven't marked off stitches. All right, okay. Oh, looks like Judy might have been enabled here. Yes, you are. You're very quick in reading where the stitches should go. Monique's off. Good night, everyone. Going to see if my bed's ready for me. Night, Monique. Thanks for joining. See you Wednesday, all being well. If not, next Sunday. Lauren chirping too now.
One of my mates, probably.
You know, she ain't got a phone voice. She's got a phone fog on. She can be rather loud. Not enabled at all, says Judy, as the chart falls into a cart. Dan's heading out too. It's been fun. Thank you for making these lives. Oh, no problem. It's my pleasure. It's my way of rounding off my week in spectacular fashion. What nicer way to spend it than with my stitcher friends. And you're all going to console me because I'm back at work tomorrow, aren't you?
You'll live.
Gee, thanks, Andy.
That was meant to be with the massive with the biggest bit of sarcasm you've ever heard in your life.
Oh, huge sarcasm, yeah. Hey, Joe.
It's supposed to be nasty or anything like that.
Yeah, just getting the hang of this one. Take some thinking time. But once I've thought about it a little bit and worked out where I'm going and what I'm doing, it's just all falling nicely into place. It's just, you know, back to the working on paper. Tomorrow's a holiday in the USA, so lots more stitching time. Why can't we have a holiday tomorrow? You poor thing, I used to hate Sunday nights. Yeah, well, you know, to be fair, my job isn't bad. It's just tiresome when I want to stage. Like everything, I suppose, isn't it? Tiresome. It's something that's tiresome because you want to do something else. And for me, the last sort of 2 or 3 days, I've just dedicated to my stitching. It has been great. What holiday, says Mal? I have to work. Oh dear. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. You have quite a lot of public holidays in America, don't you? A lot more than we have.
What's that?
Public holidays.
What, in America?
It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day tomorrow.
Yeah, quite a few, don't they?
Yeah.
Imagine we have a few.
Not many. You just stabbed yourself with your stagnant habit. How do you manage that? Dear, oh dear. Well, yeah, I suppose 3 in May. 3?
3? I made 2.
Because Easter falls in April, doesn't it? So we get Good Friday and Easter Monday off.
Yeah.
Where's the third one, Patsy?
Oh, Patsy's in Scotland. There might be a Scottish holiday.
Ah. Managed to hit myself on my finger when I tried to grab a hold. Oh dear. Ouch. And then we find out how sharp snag nabbits are. Well, we just get early May and, May Day and Spring Bank here. I mean, last year we had an extra one for the coronation. Was it last year? Or was it 2023? 2023. We had an extra one for the coronation. I thought they were on about bringing us out an extra bank holiday anyway, in remembrance of the Queen or something, but that never happened, did it?
Nope.
I stabbed the pad of my thumb with the eye end of my needle earlier today. My thumb's still throbbing. I've done that a few times. I've also got sore bits here and here on my fingers from pushing the needle through, and my skin there it's like leather.
Not that you burnt yourself earlier.
Well, no. I'll go for another few minutes and then we'll be signing off. I wear a leather thimble on my pushing finger. It helps a lot. Keep saying out to get one of those. I did get a link sent to me for one, but I never got round to actually ordering one. It's this finger is what I use to push the needle up from the bottom. And on she sleeves, because it's on 20 count, it's quite tight. So it takes a little bit to push it through. It's only since she sleeps that I've developed this. So maybe after, unless I choose something else to over one. Did I burn myself using the dodgy oven glove? No. What it was Andy had got some cheese and chorizo, like little round things in breadcrumbs for his tea. Hannah brought me one to try, and as she was bringing it through, the breadcrumbs collapsed and the cheese obviously came out. And what she do? She hands it to me. So she puts boiling hot molten cheese into my hand. So I burnt that bit of my finger there, and across here,
hurts,
and
obviously.
a couple on there. But they're okay now. But it was just molten hot cheese.
At the time, you were screaming.
I bloody were, because it were hot, and it hurt. Straight in the kitchen and under the cold water. There's nothing. I did swear like a trooper. You're absolutely right, and I screamed because it bloody hurt. And there's nothing worse than cheese because it sticks. And then I tore a strip off Anna for doing it. And says, "Why did you give it to me? You could have just put it down on a table or something." No, she wasn't bothered, Patsy. She's like, "Well, I gave it to you. What more do you want?" That's the autism in her. She just found it a bit, difficult to comprehend what she should do or shouldn't do. But I'll live. I will absolutely live. Right. It is about time that I was away. We've been going for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Just got a little bit on this to do. It'll take me a few minutes and I will have done 300 stitches. No, it's not sore anymore. It's fine. It's fine now. Yeah, it was just literally across there. You can see that's my scar there from where I sliced my finger with a corned beef tin when I was a kid. So, right, I'm going to be away, and yeah, I'm really liking this, how it's looking. Oh, excuse me. So, tomorrow I shall be filming my flash tube and doing my draw. Release that on Tuesday. Filming a couple of stitches me's, but the next time, apart from then, I will be here on Wednesday night for the live stream. So if you can join me then, it'd be great. I might actually pinch my Slimming World ladies' little saying, be good. If you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, we'll sort it out next week. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.